Yo, 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 yo. Yes, welcome back to another stream. It is the Champions League preview. Champions League back, baby. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gassed. I'm here, as always, with the main man, the Hugh Murray. Same, bro.
Buzzing, man. Buzzing. Champions League is back. Chance to retain what's ours. Can we do a back-to-back Champions League? Copenhagen stand in our way first, don't they? So I feel great, man. European competition, it gets serious now. Those group stages are out of the way, with all due respect. So yeah, man, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm genuinely excited that Champions League's back. Obviously, it's knockout rounds as well now, so it's like high stakes. I think we're obviously going to the game favourites, but every team is in this stage of the competition for a reason, so you cannot take things lightly. We spoke very heavily pre-Everton about not being complacent, and this is another one of them moments, isn't it? You can't be complacent, and you got to expect that it could be difficult. Copenhagen away.
Copenhagen away, yeah, man. They knocked out Man United. They were in a pretty tough group. They had Galatasaray, Man United, and Bayern Munich. So for them to come out of that group, it's, you know what I mean? Like, credit to them, and they obviously did a very good job. They've got a few very good players. I think Rasmus Højlund's brother plays for this Copenhagen team. So
serious? That's mad. Yeah. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. I think he's on that team. So look, like I said, for them to come out of that group is it's a big thing for them. Credit to them. So they're obviously there for a reason. Do you know what I mean? They're obviously with us for a reason. Last time we went there, obviously we drew 0-0, didn't we? Sergio Gomez was sent off in the Champions League group stages last season. So yeah, we got to go out there and stay complacent. Like I said, I'm not with the Champions League. Like we have the know-how now. We kind of know what we're doing. That we've got the monkey off our back and won the competition. I think the approach that we adopted last season was perfect. Instead of doing what we'd done in previous years, where everywhere we go, home or away, we try to blast everybody for 5 and 6 goals. Just go to the away venue and don't get beat. Go to the away venue, give a good account to yourselves, and bring whoever it is back to the Etihad, because I fancy us against anybody at the Etihad. Real Madrid, Copenhagen, anybody. I'll take anybody on at the Etihad. So it's no different, and I hope that's the approach. We don't go too gung-ho and leave ourselves exposed, because we are conceding goals. We definitely are conceding goals. The Everton clean sheet was the first one in a long time. So if we leave ourselves exposed and we start conceding goals in the Champions League, it could be very costly. So play with care, play with caution, and bring them back to the Etihad.
Yeah, I liked that kind of setup we had for last season. It was we drew pretty much every away game and
Yeah.
just beat them at our place. But I'm fine for that. Genuinely, I'm absolutely fine for that. As long as we can take them back to United and we do the business there, then I'm all good. I don't. I think tomorrow, like I say, I'd take a draw in the sense of we can do it in the second leg at the Etihad. But it'd be nice to get it wrapped up. Do you know what I mean? Get it wrapped up in that one game. If we can, it's very obviously unrealistic and it's high expectations. But it'd just be nice for fixture congestion. It'd be nice to just get it done, get the business done tomorrow. And
I
I think
think so.
we should back us as well to do that.
I think we can. I think we can if we go with the approach of trying to kill the tie within the first leg. I think we can. Like with all due respect to Copenhagen, like I don't mean this disrespectfully at all, but we're streets ahead of them quality wise on paper. Everything like pound for pound, player for player, whatever way you want to look at it, we're significantly superior to Copenhagen. So for at the very least, we should fancy ourselves to win this tie. And I think with a good effort and tactics all being in place and mentality being correct, that we could kill the tie tomorrow night. It's not my expectation. It's not my demand. I'm not demanding the Manchester City kill Copenhagen tomorrow night. And the second leg is a doddle, but we could. We absolutely could. And look, Erling Haaland getting on the score sheet against Everton is huge for him. His confidence, getting him back up to speed. Like I said on a stream the other day that I'm not bothered about Haaland not scoring hat tricks every single week right now, but it's once he's all gearing up towards the right stage of the season, which is March. When March comes upon us, that's when it gets serious. Champions League quarterfinals, hopefully a lot of big Premier League games. That's when you want Haaland feeling himself and feeling good about himself. So for him to get those 2 goals against Everton before we go to Copenhagen, I feel he's going to start against Copenhagen. It's huge. We know how much he loves this competition. We know how hungry he'll be to win it again. We have a chance to go back-to-back Champions League. Only 2 English clubs have ever done that. Nottingham Forest, many, many moons ago, and Liverpool in the 70s. We could be the first Premier League, since the Premier League was founded, club to go back-to-back in the Champions League. I don't know what more of an incentive you need. I don't know what more motivation you need to go out and really, really try and win this competition. My dad said to me earlier on, he was like, Hugh, do you reckon City could win a back-to-back treble? I said, yo, listen, chill out, mate. Like, first of all, let's chill out. We're not expecting or demanding that, but the reality is we are good enough to do it. We're good enough to do it if all things go our way and you get a bit of luck and no serious injury crisis, etc. So I feel good, man. I feel good, and tomorrow's going to be a good insight into how we are mentally for this competition.
Yeah, it sounds so crazy to even say back-to-back treble like that. It seems like something that we shouldn't. Obviously, it's not a conversation that needs to be had right now. It's very early on to be speaking like this. But if there's if there's any team to do it, bro, I think it's City and Pep. I think City with Pep Guardiola. If there's any team to ever do a back-to-back treble, that is the team that'd do it.
If we go back-to-back treble, bro, we are bona fide, undisputed best club side to ever exist. I actually won't hear otherwise. I don't care what argument you bring to me. We are the number 1 club side of all time. And people will say things like, oh, but I preferred the football the Pep's Barca played. And that's fair. That's totally subjective. That's up to you. But in terms of achievements and accolades and consistency, if we were to win even back-to-back Champions Leagues and a 4th Premier League in a row, forget the treble and FA Cup, outrageous. So this current City squad, this current bunch we have a serious opportunity this season over the course of the next 4 months to do a madness, like a total and utter madness. And I mean, look, you're getting people already 115 in the chat there. Like the closer the closer we get, man, big up Brett, to achieving these things, the more you're going to hear about it. People don't want City to achieve these things because you think about the dominance that United had over their period and Liverpool had in the 70s and Arsenal had and Chelsea had at their times. We come along and achieve these things. We just whitewash them all. We just shit all over all their achievements and outdo them all. No one wants that. No one wants City to be that team, but we have the opportunity right now. It's very much us against the world.
Yeah, and it's going to be that way forever. And like I said, the 1-5 thing won't go away, but something else that won't go away is the fact that if we do back-to-back trebles, that we are genuinely the best team. Like it's not even a question. There's no debate around it because that is a wild feat to that. That's a wild feat to do. Back-to-back trebles is wild. But there's a long way to go until for that. It's very, very early speaking. There's a long ass way, and then after that, starting with Copenhagen tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's because we fans have the license to be long-sighted. We as fans can be
Yeah.
like, we know what we can achieve this season. We know what's at stake. But for the players, it has to be Copenhagen away tomorrow is our final. That's the next big game we have to overcome. So, look, it's not us being arrogant. It's not us disregarding anybody. But we're just calling it fact to fact, spade to spade. What we can achieve this season is fucking hell, man.
It's wild. It is wild. Buddy in the chat says Napoli in ninth in Serie A. That's pretty mad. That is a fall off there. The press conference today was at like 6 o'clock, I think it was, or 5 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock, and he had Nathan Ake with him. So usually that means that the player at the press conference is starting. But he said, what did he say? He said that mentally, apparently he told all the players this morning that mentally you have to be ready to suffer tomorrow. And he says normally his guts don't lie to him, so Pep's expecting it to be a slog. I mean, the guy's expecting it to be a difficult game, which it could be. They could make it hard for us. I mean, we all know the blueprint onto how to play against Man City. I mean, low block, counter tackles. That is literally how every single team plays against us if they want to get anything from the game.
Yeah, Copenhagen need to score tomorrow. They need to score at the very least once, because I'm sorry, if you're coming to the Etihad having not scored at all in the first leg, I give your chances very little. I don't give you a huge amount of, unless we have a serious calamity and collapse in the Etihad. I just see us winning the tie at that point. So Copenhagen, they're going to have to come out at some point. And even if they do the whole low block and counter attacking thing, and it's successful in terms of keeping us out up until kind of the 70th or 80th minute, at that point you're going to have to just come out. You can't sustain your low block because you need to come and get some goals.
Yeah, they need to do bits.
They, like Copenhagen, they're going to have to be strategic about this. You can come with the idea and the philosophy of we're going to low block and counter attack. But what happens if that's not getting any joy? If you're not being effective with that, you're going to have to start coming toe to toe and playing football in the middle of the park against us and leaving yourselves exposed. So it's going to be an interesting tactical battle, but it won't impact the way we play. We'll just play the way we always play. It won't. Nothing's going to change on our part. But Copenhagen need to score. They must score tomorrow night if they want any chances of qualifying. So interesting.
It is. I'm generally really looking forward to it. I'm so gassed that the Champions League's back. It's a big week for City. Obviously, we play Chelsea as well this weekend, which is mad. LB1998, yes, with a £2 super chat. Big up, mate. He says Chelsea is the bigger game. Must win. Vardiol news. I've not seen any Vardiol news.
He's in doing it.
Is he?
I think so. I think I read
it. Yeah. So who was it? Is Kovacic injured as well? Because Kovacic has just dipped. Like and apparently he wasn't seen in the training, so Kovacic could be injured as well as, and he obviously wasn't in the team for last weekend either. So yeah, Kovacic could be a rip, and also Vardiol, which is wild. But so Nathan Ake was at the press conference anyway, so you'd imagine Nathan Ake will start. Big up for the super chat though, LB 1998. It's a weird one to say Chelsea's the bigger game, because I get it in one sense, but it is a knockout game. It's still a big game. Like, we need to. Someone in the chat a minute ago said we should be starting a weakened side. Oh yeah, Aris there says I hope he's not putting the full team out. But I would. I'd be playing a full team. I'd be going strong. At the end of the day, it's a Champions League knockout fixture. You can't, like we said before, the complacency. You can't expect almost to just win the game. Oh yeah, piece of pace, we'll win this. We should start a second string City. But if you do that, it can bite you on the arse. I know we have the chance to fix it in the second leg, but I'd personally be going a strong team.
Go strong for both, man.
Yeah,
it goes for both. Like, this is the reality of challenging on multiple fronts, and we experienced that last year. You know, when you're going to Munich and then you're coming home to play against Liverpool or Arsenal, whoever. I don't remember the actual order it was, but then you're going to Madrid and you're coming back to play more title, on the line title kind of games. This is the reality, people, of challenging for multiple major honors, that there's going to be weeks and periods where you're going to have to field your strongest or close to strongest 11 multiple times a week. These guys are able for it, man. These guys are able for it. So I think they're equal. I don't think one's bigger than the other. I think Copenhagen and Chelsea are equal in terms of importance this week. Chelsea, we need the 3 points in terms of title race. And Copenhagen, we're going to have to go out there and do some sort of a job, whether it means bring a draw back to the Etihad or get a win tomorrow night. You can't overlook that. And I don't think Copenhagen are that bad to the point where you can say a weakened team should do the job in Copenhagen. I think they deserve the respect of us giving them our strongest team.
Yeah, I completely agree. Ireland says, what's the new Champions League ball? A million times. I don't know, mate. I've not seen it. Bro. You seen it?
It has stars on
it. Google is your best friend. Type that into Google, mate, instead of into this, and you'll find it like that. Ask Siri, yeah. It's just an orange ball, mate. Lou Back says, Pep's definitely going strong. You see all that superstar talent on the bench on Saturday, ? And yeah, the thing is, it's hard for us to not field a strong side because of the talent that we have. It's pretty much any way round you look at it is a strong team. Benno says he'll definitely make some changes from Saturday. See Grealish, Walker, KDB, and Bernardo all starting. I think he'll make changes from Saturday as well. I think like I said, it'll still be strong. I think KDB will probably start. Grealish is a weird one. Because is he just frozen out now? Like he got a cameo of 5 minutes or something in the game the other day. Is it just Doku season? Like, when is he going to make his way back into this side? This is a good game for it, but would you start Grealish?
Yeah, I'd start Grealish.
I'd start Grealish. Yeah, we're Grealish fanboys, aren't we? But I think this is a perfect game for Grealish to come back to.
I just don't know. I just don't know what the hell's going on with Jack Grealish. I think he plays. I think he starts because if we're going with the philosophy of what we had last season, whereby the away leg is treated differently to the home leg, and we're going out there to not lose, essentially. You know what I mean? Give yourself at least a draw or a win going back to the Etihad. You want to dominate the game. You want, don't give away sloppy possession, easily and so on and so forth. Allow yourself to be hitting the counter, which I think Doku is quite susceptible to at times. Grealish is that to a T. Grealish is literally that to a T, but I just don't know what's going on with Grealish. Did he fall out with Pep? Is there something going on? Because his lack of minutes is quite concerning. And his lack of starts is even more concerning. You say as a Doku season, there was a game there. Was it Brentford or Burnley? One or the other where neither of them played. Neither of them started.
Yeah, that's true.
Full midfielder mode. So I don't know what the hell's gone through Pep Guardiola's head, but if it was down to me, I'd start with Jackie G&A, man.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't start tomorrow, I think that's when I'd be worried. Yeah. If he didn't start tomorrow, I'd be looking at going, there's something more to this. Because it's the perfect game for him to be playing.
I just can't envisage Grealish falling out with Pep. It doesn't seem in his character. Like, from when you hear all the interviews and quotes from Jack Grealish speaking about Pep and understanding the way we operate at Manchester City, it seems like he gets it. It seems like he understands that rotation is a big thing.
Yeah.
And no one's guaranteed to start. So it doesn't seem in character for Jack Grealish to then throw a strop because he's not starting a certain game or he hasn't started the amount of games he wants to. I'd be really surprised and I'd be quite disappointed too, because it would suggest then that a lot of things he said isn't probably true.
Yeah. Like I say, I think he's one of the guys that does get it. He gets the whole the rotation and that, and everyone has their time to play kind of thing. And if he like say if he didn't get that and he was kicking off about it, I'd be gutted. I'd be gutted that it's gone that way for him, because that one thing not to do in a Pep side is complain like that. Like, no one's guaranteed to play.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Yes, I'm doper, bro. When we'll have that conversation about Jack. yes, I'm doper, mate. Big up Professional Idiots with a 21 months. Big up, mate. He says, I prefer we go full strength against Chelsea, play second string City, and then get our main players on if things aren't going well. See, I'd start strong, get the game won, then take players off if needed. I'd basically do it the other way around.
I just wouldn't take the risk. I wouldn't take the risk of putting out a second string team in a Champions League game like this. It's a knockout game. You know what I mean? If it goes horribly wrong and Copenhagen are on real form tomorrow night and we're defensively weak and the midfield is weak and they go and grab a couple of goals, which is very possible. We're not exactly solid as a rock defensively right now. I just wouldn't take the risk, man. It's too much. We're not guaranteed to win tomorrow night. We're not guaranteed to go through this tie. It's just about giving yourself the right platform for when they come back to the Etihad. So I'd go strong. I'd start strong. And if we do go 2-3 goals up, you know, God willing, then at that point you can start bringing on some second string players and resting for Chelsea. But you got to give priority to Champions League, man. You got to give priority to it. Treat it like it deserves.
I agree. If you haven't already, do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Should we do a predicted 11?
Get my builder up, will I?
Yeah, get the builder up. Yes, more G's, bro. I can see people already speaking about. I'll start. Oscar says RS. Oscar Bob. Wow. That's a heavy one. That to start. To be fair though, I say that's heavy because he's young, but it's completely acceptable to have Oscar Bob in this side. Yes, Lou back, mate. Well in. Hughes crazy technology. Yeah, mate. All these graphics, he's made this himself.
Yeah, man.
He messaged me and told me to delete his number, so I did. When I seen that he made this, I was like, yeah, he's gone clear.
Gone clear, man. Gone clear.
In net then, Ortega.
You are.
Ortega in net.
You being serious?
Yeah.
What?
Genuinely, I think Ortega will start. Then
Why?
again, will he?
Why would he?
No, he won't. He won't. He starts the group games, innit? And then he had such a good Champions League last year as well, Edison. Oh, it's funny enough, I'm actually being serious about Ortega starting. I think Ortega starts, but I'm happy to go with Edison. JP smoking something. Are you good? Yeah,
it's Ederson. It's Ederson. This is a Champions League knockout game, mate.
I know. I've literally just been saying how I'd go strong, and then I'm like putting our second choice keeper in instantly.
It's Ortega, man. It's Ortega.
Yes. Defense wise, then we know that Vardiol's injured, so he's not going to be playing. So Nathan Ake will definitely play.
Yeah, but it might have to be left back at Vardiol's.
Yeah, it'll be left back mode.
Left back, eh? There we go. I think Walker right back.
Yeah, I agree. Did Walker didn't even play either did he?
He came on and he was very good.
Oh yeah, he did. That was a necessary change that as well. Centre back wise, then
I think Diaz Stone, you know.
I'd go with Diaz Stones as well. Akanji looked a bit dodge. He looked suspect. So let's re-up the Stones Diaz partnership. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Stones Diaz back, baby.
Johnny Stones. Rodri
standard. Akanji poor Brett. Yeah, he wasn't good the other day. Really wasn't good the other day. It'll be Akanji Diaz. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's Stones Diaz.
I want Stones Diaz, man. I want Stones Diaz.
This is where now it gets difficult because now it's just fuck it. You throw whatever you want on. But I think Haaland starts. That's an easy one to put in just as a straight in. Like Haaland's definitely playing. KDB's got to start. Surely.
I think so. I think De Bruyne Foden midfield for me. That's what I want to see anyway.
Yeah. I think you could see, but then
Bernardo, Grealish wingers. But Bernardo didn't start the other day.
Bernardo will play. Bernardo should play right wing. And then there's no Kovacic. So it'll either be Alvarez in the midfield with KDB, or it'll be Foden in the midfield with KDB. I think Bernardo right wing. I think you're right. Jack Grealish left wing, and I think I personally want Phil Foden. But
Yeah,
There's a caveat to Phil Foden playing. He has to play in the midfield. It's wasted so much when he's pushed out onto the right hand side. Like I'm in my full peak Phil Foden midfield mode.
this is the exact 11 I want, but Pep's obsessed with Alvarez. Like Pep, like
Yeah, and I think
he is.
Alvarez needs his period out of the team a little bit. Like at times, the guy needs a rest as well.
He's not playing great, man. I'm not a fan of Alvarez midfield, but I think this is the strongest 11. I actually think this is our strongest 11 altogether.
It's a very, very, very good side.
That midfield is the best in Europe. It is, man. De Bruyne, Rodri, and Foden in midfield is
That is an unreal midfield. That wins tomorrow. If he started this, Pep, mate, if you start this, you win.
yeah.
Easy this football game, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I could
Overrated
do it
Pep.
myself, man. Get me out to Copenhagen tomorrow morning, man, and I'll pick your team. Easy stuff. This easy.
Piece of
guys.
piss. Too easy.
Yeah.
Can't be asked if Alvarez starts. Yeah, I think that's a very, very, very good team. A very good team. Chat WRL team.
I just don't do. I'm just not a fan of Alvarez in midfield, man. It just doesn't. He's not a midfielder. I rate the guy. I like him, but he's not a midfielder. It's not me dissing him or trying to slander him. He ain't a midfielder. He's a striker. He's a number 9. He wants to be in and around the 6 and 18-yard box. He doesn't want to be winding up for outside of the box screamers every time he gets the ball.
Yeah.
You need creators. He's not a creator.
True. Buddy says if you start this, you win. After saying we aren't guaranteed a win for a good 15 minutes. Yeah. I'm talking about how to take it seriously in that. I'm starting Ortega. I'm telling you I'm winning. I just contradicting myself completely. But it's what it is. Pep adapts these mixed tactics so if players are out, others can slot in. Yeah, I mean it's very fluid. W team. I think it's a big W team. This honestly, it's a winner, baby. You're a winner, baby.
This is my favorite team we could field, man. This is my favorite starting 11. What you see right now. This is my strongest Manchester 11. I think the balance.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I think the only cases you could make is Doku for Grealish, but even then,
Nah. I think Grealish on form is better for the team than Doku. It's better. Think about what's better for the team, not individual performances.
yeah, I think, I think this is our strongest team. I agree. We're so blessed, man. So the fact that we have KDB back as well is mint. KDB and Foden though is the thing that I'm not sure whether he'll run. And one thing that I don't want to see is I don't want to see Bernardo Silva in that midfield role instead of Foden because I know that Bernardo will box to box it like that, but I don't want to see don't want to see Foden pushed out wide at all. But hopefully we get a KDB Foden midfield. I just think it's ham. Super City says there in the chat, KDB and Foden doesn't work together in the middle. We need help for Rodri. But you kind of do have help for Rodri in this team because if John Stones pushes forward. Like the other day, we seen what was it? We seen Akanji doing that role, pushing forward. Don't want to do that. Want to see John Stones pushed up forward, helping out Rodri. I think that works. Then that works.
It does. It does. John Stones just knows the role better. He knows how to do it properly. And I mean, Bernardo and Grealish both are very solid defensively in the way they track back and track the runners as well. So you're getting extra defensive work there. So I think the balance, it's all about balance. I mean, I'm not arsed about Grealish getting GNA or not. I'm really not. It's what he brings to the team and help and gets out of the other players overall is where I want Jack Grealish the most. I think it just ticks better. For me, when we have Doku in the left wing, whilst he does some good things, I think we're imbalanced when Doku's in the left wing sometimes. I think we force it and try to get it to Doku all the time,
Yeah.
and try to get him.
You've seen it the weekend. It's always we just ham out Doku.
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't know anything else. They just full send that one side.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Foden, KDB midfield cooks. It does cook. I think this is the best midfield in Europe right now. So, boom.
Piplup with a £2. Yes, Piplup, mate. Appreciate the super chat, bro. He says Thomas Galvez will start. Full squad on City. Actually, yeah, Freddie has posted the full squad. And I think you're taking the piss when you say Galvez will start. I've not actually looked at the full squad though, but I don't. Galvez ain't starting. as much as people would like to think so. Galvez.
Who's Galvez?
A youngster. Thomas Galvez. Let me see how old he is. He's 19 years old. He's a left back.
Why are we talking about this guy? What's the significance of this guy?
He's in the City squad. He's the only left back in the City squad. So that's why Piplup's saying that Thomas Galvez will start.
Nah,
I always see Galvez liking your Insta post. He's going to unfollow you lot now. Nah, he's not going to start though, is he? He must be realistic as well.
He's never played for the first team, has he?
I don't think I've ever seen him play.
No, it'll be Ake. Sure, Ake did the media. Ake did the press conference.
Ake did the press conference. Yeah, so which usually means that the player starts. I think it's only like once, twice that I've seen it not happen. Recently, anyway. I'm surprised Sergio Gomez didn't leave. There was rumours about Sergio Gomez going to Galatasaray, but that didn't happen. We do have Sergio Gomez. We could use Sergio Gomez. Are we going to? No. No. I think Pep's got to go strong, man. Pep's got to go strong, and this is a very, very strong team that's on screen now. And I think if he goes with that team, I think we'll win the game.
Yeah, I think so. I think, look, if you want to put the tie to bed, like, when does the second leg fall? Hang on.
It's disgusting. It's a disgusting time. It falls in like a mad fixture period.
Yeah, all right. Look at this then, people, right? You're all saying go easy tomorrow and rest for Chelsea. Would you not prefer to go easy, kill the tie tomorrow, go easy for the home leg, which is sandwiched in between United at home and Liverpool away? I think I know what I'm thinking.
That's the way around I'd do it.
I'd much rather the players be rested. Like, it's literally the game before Liverpool away. It's 4 days before Liverpool away. I'd rather the players got a bit more rest time that week than this week. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think if you can kill the tie tomorrow, it's such that's such a big boost for us, because if we can be chilling in that second leg, that's good for that period of games. Yep. Chelsea shouldn't even be classed. It shouldn't even be seen as a big game. I think Chelsea will be quite difficult at the weekend. I don't think it's going to be easy. Obviously, Cole Palmer returning, stinks of him scoring.
Revenge, man. You need revenge on them for that 4-4.
Oh yeah, the 4-4. Hopefully we don't have anything like that again. Herbal says here, full send it tomorrow. I'd say a good result and we're almost through, and then we can rest. Exactly. If you can get the tie done and in the bag in the first leg, you're moving mad. You're doing bits.
Mm-hmm. If we could kill the tie tomorrow, we're making life a lot easier for ourselves in March. March is a sick month, man. It's a crazy month. So go strong, man. Go strong.
Yeah, man. Right. Score predictions then, bro.
With this team, if it's this 11, I'm going to go 3-0 City.
Oh, I like that. A clean sheet as well.
Clean sheet.
I think they score. I don't know why. I always think they score. I'm going to say 3-1. I see goals, man. If KDB starts and the team that's there is such a strong side, 3-1 is good as well. 3-1, you'd imagine it's wrapped up. Yeah. Like, it kind of keeps that second leg still a little bit interesting, because it was not fully out of sight, but I think 3-1.
I just think Walker looks really good since he's done the interview. Diaz is getting a bit of form back. I rate Ake. Stone is then doing his thing. Rodri in front. Grealish and Bernardo will give a bit of defensive solidity. I think we'll be more competent defensively tomorrow if he goes with this 11. But we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. Blue Moon says 2-1 City. Dan Trice with a 2-0. Alex says 4-1. Danny also says 4-1. Matthew and Young there saying 4-0. The vibe says the game will be over by half time tomorrow.
Wow.
Buddy's gone with 4-1 as well.
We're not short of confidence, are we?
I know people are gassed. It's only Ireland as a 1-1.
I like
Mad.
it. I like it, man.
I like it. Yeah, I like the confidence. Big up to people up again, mate. Appreciate your super chat as always, bro. If you haven't already, please, people hit the like button on the stream. Helps us out massively. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Philip says, do you not watch the Academy anymore, Hugh?
I don't. I used to watch them all the time. I watched them all the time just before COVID, but I can't say I watch them anymore properly. I hear about some players every now and again, but no, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't watch them.
Yeah, I've not seen any Academy games for ages. Absolutely ages. Grealish isn't a winger, he's a 10 to I say, yeah, but he primarily just plays for the wing for us. I'd love to see a midfield Grealish. I'd love that so much, but Pep never runs it.
I think Grealish in midfield with Doku out in the left would be sick. I think Grealish
would cook.
I think Grealish would cook for Doku, like he'd play him through. Like Grealish is a really nice passer, man. He's able to unlock defenses if he gets into the right areas. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I wish Pep would try it for a game, but clearly Pep knows better. He sees these players in training and that, and it's something that they could maybe have tried in training. And it just doesn't like it. It doesn't work for him. But I'd love to see that. If Grealish in the middle, what about Phil? That's another issue as well. Now that we're running midfield, Foden is something got to give, so it doesn't fit.
We're stacked. We're stacked is our problem.
Yeah, man. I want 7 just to let Arsenal know we can score too. Yeah, Arsenal were cooking. They were cooking yesterday. Professionally, it's a 10-0 City. I mean,
yeah, sure. Why not?
I see that. I see that. I raised you 11.
I see the angle you're coming from with that.
Take KDB off corners. It's the one thing he can't do. Yeah.
One thing we can't do as a team, man. Our corners are so dead.
Our corners are arse. And did you know the Ake goal at Spurs? Did that come from a corner? I can't remember if it was a corner or a free kick.
The Haaland goal on the weekend didn't it? It was a corner scramble in the box.
Yeah. So
but in terms of just set pieces,
the actual corners themselves are dead. Like our corners are the worst. We scored a few from set pieces though. Yeah, a few years back we had the most goals from corners in the league. I was just thinking, how were we so bad at them?
Company used to get his big head on those crosses.
Yeah, KDB corner was that KDB corner? Yeah. After we saw Grealish, Bernardo, and Kevin on last game, we looked like a whole other team. We looked calm. We kept possession. I want to see good old boring control in City. Yeah, that's something that I think we need to be doing tomorrow. We need to proper take control of the game from the off. Play at our own pace, which is good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Laporte was a real threat on corners. Yeah, that is true. Laporte was minute on corners. Ake is good in the air.
Yeah, for a guy that's not particularly tall, he's good in the air.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a weird one, Copenhagen, because there's not overly too much to talk about. Because
just get the job done, man. Just get the job done. That's all I want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. There's some new content which I've planned. Firstly, football video. There's gonna be a football video which we need to sort out. Hot ones. I have 2 more guests lined up. 2 guests lined up for hot ones, which I'm gassed for.
It's not me,
and it's not Hugh's not one of them. Hugh cannot avoid hot ones forever. It will happen, bro.
I've been avoiding flights.
You like keep me away from that shed. Yeah, and we're gonna do the Panini sticker book. I'm gonna complete the Panini sticker book. So we'll just open packs on a stream. We'll do streams. Open packs.
12.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
What are you 12? Yes. Yeah, sick.
Okay.
Content.
Yeah. Very cool. No, they are cool. The Panini stickers. They're cool.
I've not done a Panini sticker book since I was about 12, to be honest. But I think it'd be good to see. Good to do. Just see, and we just have a chat. Open stickers. Stick them in a book.
Yeah. Yep, sounds good to me.
Yeah, bye. We'll have the watch along for you tomorrow, and then we'll have some content tomorrow as well. We'll do like a pre-match build-up stream or something like that during the
Big boy
day.
Ollie on the watch along, is he?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he is. I need to actually message him today. You have to do short clips to promote the hot ones. Goldbridge next guest. No, not.
That'd be sick.
It'd be funny. It'd actually be really funny to get Goldbridge on as a guest. I think he'd do it, but he wouldn't do it on our channel. He wouldn't do it on our channel.
We haven't got the cash for that, man.
Yeah, we don't have the cash. We don't have the cash to tempt him into that. Right. If there's nothing else, bro, we'll allow it. We'll leave it there. We'll let the people rest. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with some more streams and that. Obviously, game day tomorrow. Excited. We can. It's a chance to get 1 foot into the next leg, bro.
The journey starts now, people. The journey starts now. Back-to-back Champions Leagues. I can see it. I can feel it.
We're in. That back-to-back Champions League gonna hit different. 4P, back-to-back treble. It's all coming true, mate. You heard it here. Probably not first, but you heard it here.
The ghost of Manchester City watch-alongs. I'm kind of doing one tomorrow, I suppose, haven't I?
Yeah, you are kind of doing one tomorrow.
Hugh's
Can we say what it is? I think we can. Hugh's going global, basically. Hugh is him. You all need to delete Hugh's number right now. He is him. So if you're watching in America, you might see this Irish face on your TV.
My ugly mug.
Which is mad. Absolutely mad. Yeah, that's all for the preview. We'll see you tomorrow with some more content. Big up to everyone. Appreciate all the super chats. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Let us know in the comments below if you're watching this back on a replay. What do you think about the team? Right, we'll leave it there. See you in a bit.